Night presses down on Gotham, and Wayne Manor cuts a black shape out of the sky. Inside, Bruce Wayne isn't sleeping. He's at the desk in a silk robe, eyes moving from entry to entry on a case window. Missing chemicals, stolen plants, a shipment that never reached Gotham U. Another dead end. He's being careful this time, hiding below the surface. But I see his intentions scribbled on the fabric of my city. A shipment of new stigmine never arrives at Gotham University. Robinson Botanical Gardens reports a missing pallet of Atropa belladonna. 500 gallons of dimethyltrazine walk out of GothCorp Pharmaceuticals. He's making Joker venom. Enough to infect a small country. I have to find him. Now. Bruce stares at his reflection in the glass. How many times have I been here before, looking for answers in the night, knowing that when they come without warning. A big crash. The window erupts inward. A red and black figure tumbles through a storm of glass, swords bared, and lands in a crouch like he practiced it. Deadpool. Playtime's over, Wayne. Let me see those hands. Bruce rises, sliding into a stance, voice low. I'm going to ask this once. Who the hell are you? Deadpool checks the robe and laptop, winces theatrically. Jokes that the robe and laptop made it look like Bruce was in the middle of some awkward self-care session. He bows. Deadpool introduces himself as the infamous Merc with a mouth, joking that the name stuck because he's hilarious. Bruce mutters a quick, shocked response, but Wade barrels on, explaining that he's a mercenary in town for a job, though Bruce isn't the target. He jokes about wanting to double dip by finding a rich dirtbag who might have someone erased. Bruce's only answer is a flat refusal. Deadpool pivots to a framed photo. Okay then, who's that? My butler. Deadpool scoffs, spinning a story about how no butler stays clean in a billionaire service, and accuses Bruce of hiding dark secrets. With a sarcastic shrug, he claims if Bruce won't be honest about his vices, he'll just move on and focus on Batman instead. Bruce blinks. Excuse me? Batman, Deadpool says, like it's a punchline. Some guy who dresses like a bat, which I'm assured is grim and scary, even though that's clearly hilarious. Sounds made up, I know, but I'm being paid a lot of money to hunt him down. Bruce's reply is absolute. You may find that difficult. Batman is at home in the shadows. No one finds him unless he wants to be found. A white light shines in the clouds. The bat signal burns. Deadpool stops mid-ramble, blinking up at it. I'm sorry, what the hell is that? You don't think that's some kind of, bat call, do you? Bruce, deadpan, says, Of course not. It's a bat signal. Wade bursts out laughing, mocking the idea of a giant spotlight calling for a man in a bat suit. Shaking his head at the absurdity, he dives back out through the broken window. Bruce strips off the robe and turns toward the door, ready for the night. Guess I'm going back out. GCPD rooftop. Commissioner Jim Gordon stands by the lamp, coat hunched against the wind. Deadpool hauls himself over the parapet, out of breath. Excuse me, is this the line to meet Batman? Gordon flashes the gun at his hip. That's close enough. James Gordon, Gotham City PD. Wade mocks Gordon for announcing he's a cop, then rattles off his own description of the commissioner as a grizzled, by-the-book type. Gordon fires right back with an unflinching read on Wade, calling him out as another lunatic prowling Gotham. Wade responds by flashing his sword towards Gordon's face. Gordon doesn't flinch, warning him he shouldn't have done that. Before Wade can react, a shadow falls over him, and he grins at the sudden tingle in the air. The Dark Knight drops like a verdict and plants him on the stone. Welcome to Gotham, Batman says. Deadpool scrambles up, half fan, half foe. As he stumbles to his feet, rattled and impressed, admitting in his own twisted way that the whole bat thing actually works. Batman answers with calm certainty, only fueling Wade's irritation. Wade launches at him with a clumsy flurry, yelling nonsense, but Batman shuts him down with a forearm block and a counter that drops him back. Wade reels, regains balance, and pulls a knife. So, you're slightly better than me at karate. Too bad I brought toys. Batman shows a thin smile. So did I. 3 batarangs pin Wade's forearm. The knife clatters away. Gas shells blossom and hiss. Deadpool coughs, fishing for a pistol. Okay, I didn't want to use this. Heard they make you cry? A bola line snaps around him and cinches tight. He wheezes. Okay, wait. You're right. We are too evenly matched. I never said that, Batman answers. Deadpool insists this was really about respect, but Batman brushes him off. Gordon interrupts, reminding them of the real threat. Joker has given Gotham 6 hours before releasing 30 tons of Joker venom. Gordon says maybe it's a bluff, but Batman lays out the facts. The thefts from August 8 line up, and Joker has had time to cook the serum. Wade, distracted, muses about the full moon that night. Batman confirms it without hesitation. Gordon just groans about freaks and lunar cycles. Wade waves him off. He brushes off Gordon's gripe with a crude joke about someone else's lunar obsessions, then explains that a full moon is handy in his line. Tides drop and hidden coastal caves become accessible. Batman cuts in, noting that they could be used for something else, and asks Gordon to bring up a map. Under the lamp, they spread a chart filled with tidal caves, many abandoned like sheep graveyards. Bruce calculates that more than half are large enough for Joker's scheme, with less than 6 hours to search them all. Wade jabs a finger at the north edge, claiming one near Piccadilly Pier would make the perfect lair, complete with funnel cake and rides while he waits for the tide. Batman and Gordon trade a look, running out of options. You can't be serious, Gordon says. The Batmobile roars on the road. Inside, Deadpool rattles around maskless, talking to fill the engine noise. He cracks jokes about potholes, Batman's gravelly voice, and how cramped the ride feels. He also teases about Robin, admitting he's glad Batman isn't prying under the mask, then casually refills a gas grenade. He explains that his scarred face and healing factor came from the same process, and that trapping Batman in the enclosed car was always the plan. The pin pops. Gas floods the cabin. Sorry, buddy, a job's a job. Even with his lungs burning, Batman's fist snaps across Wade's jaw, hard enough to rattle the cockpit and spiderweb the glass. Relax, Wade coughs, laughing. The gas won't affect me. I'll be the Diddy. Wait, is this a stick? I can drive a stick. The car screams, metal howling, then impact. Black. A voice winds through the dark like a ribbon. Wake up, Batman. Take a look around. You're in a special place on a special day. Finally, after all this time, the Joker gets the last laugh. Batman opens his eye to a haunted tunnel ride. Peeling paint, warped mirrors, carnival bones. He's tied upright to a wooden post. Joker prints at center stage. Deadpool hovers in his light. Wade chuckles at Joker's dramatic flair, but Joker snaps at him for stepping on his lines. Wade offers a half-hearted reassurance, only for Joker to bark at him to be quiet. Batman's voice slices the room. This isn't like you, Joker. Handing our vendetta to a subcontractor. Joker sighs with exaggerated flair. He launches into a ramble about how his old schemes always failed because he sabotaged himself. How he tried some half-hearted self-reflection on apps and therapy scrolls, and how he finally realized he needed a partner in crime to keep him focused. Batman cuts him off with a dry question about where he found such a partner. Joker brags that Clarion the Witch Boy conjured him a match from another universe, and after some cosmic treadmill mishaps and a call to Reverse Flash, he ended up with Wade and epic glutes. Joker pats himself proudly and even mocks Nightwing in passing. Deadpool just leans into the moment and tosses in a playful pow. Batman's eyes narrow. I have to hand it to you, Joker. It's brilliant. You found someone crazier than you. Oh, I wouldn't say crazier. Batman observes that Joker has spent a lifetime trying to break his mind. Yet, Deadpool managed to do it in an hour. Joker bristles at Batman, calling Wade a clown. insisting he's the only clown here. Batman presses, saying Wade is something more. Terrifying, unhinged, and self-aware, a foe worthy of obsession. Joker twitches, then forces a smile and pulls Wade aside. In a lowered voice, he admits that he wants his plan to be shared only between him and Batman, to savor the history and the final moment face to face. Deadpool says, "Actually, I've been thinking, is it me or is he kind of special? Like once in a generation special. Are you sure you want to kill him?" "I am, yes." Deadpool muses aloud that Batman feels like a once in a generation figure, too compelling to simply kill. He spins out the idea of a cat and mouse dynamic that would stretch on for decades, becoming the defining bond in their lives. Then, brightening, he suggests they could share the role of Nemesis, Wade playing the younger, flashier, scary rival, while Joker sticks to his grim comedy. Joker's grin returns, and he offers a hand, proposing they seal the deal. Wade takes it and jerks as a needle bites his wrist, rips off his mask. "What the hell was that?" "Just a little gag," Joker coos. "An injection of Joker venom. I know it's not funny now, but give it a moment. You'll find it a real gas." Wade's face freezes into a grotesque grin and laughter bursts from him. He smashes the Joker with a sudden elbow and then, still cackling, swings a katana toward Batman, declaring that the plan has changed. Batman twists and cuts himself free. Wade skids. Deadpool admits he was going to make a big show of cutting Batman loose himself, but shrugs that the moment is ruined. He insists he feels better than ever, mind clear despite everything. Batman isn't convinced, pointing out the Joker venom still in his system. Wade waves it off, claiming his healing factor already handled it. Batman narrows his eyes, noting his twisted grin tells a different story. Batman moves after Joker. "It's over, Joker." Joker insists it's already over. He gestures to the carousel loaded with canisters and explains that in 30 seconds, Gotham's utility lines will be flooded with Joker venom. The only failsafe is a central switch. Triggering it neutralizes the toxin but kills whoever touches it. He frames it as the ultimate trap, forcing Batman to face death whether by action or inaction. Batman pins him to the wall. Joker laughs in his face. "What will it be, Batman?" "My final joke, and you choose the punchline." A laughing shadow vaults past them. "I got this one, partner," Deadpool crows. "Let's see one of your taut young boys do this." He slams the switch. Light swallows the chamber. Boom. Joker blinks at the crater. "Well, that's just... huh." Aftermath. The Batmobile's trunk slams, Joker gagged and cuffed inside. Batman turns and finds Wade, smoking and limping out of the blast like a bad idea that survived. "Room for one more?" Wade grins. "Just kidding." The Man-Wonder sits up front. Batman notices a fresh dent on the car. He needles Wade about not knowing how to handle a stick, and Wade shoots back that it was already there before cracking a grin and asking where they're headed. Batman shuts him down. There is no trip together. Wade's going home and adds that the ridiculous smile still plastered on his face isn't fooling anyone. Wade touches his cheeks. "Do I? It's gotta go away eventually, right? Guess that's what masks are for." Batman moves to leave. Wade keeps talking. Wade protests, reminding Batman of everything they've just been through and the supposed obsession Batman admitted to. Batman stays cold, explaining that the act was all part of his plan. He knew Wade was playing him from the start, and letting himself be captured was the fastest way to get to Joker. Wade presses, calling it a big risk, but Batman dismisses it as no risk at all. He admits Wade did save the city, so he'll be allowed to walk away this time, but warns not to show up in Gotham again. The engine growls and the car disappears into the night, leaving Wade in the smoke, still laughing and bouncing on his heels. He takes the rejection in stride, twisting it into a joke about love and letting go. Then he turns to the city with that awful grin. No harm in taking a little peek around the city, right? And that's it. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and comment your favorite moment down below. I'll see you next time on Superhero Explained.